Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Keeping It Live. I'm Jamie Ferguson, coming to you live from right here on Facebook in our showroom here at Ferguson Roof Systems. Tonight, we have some guests here that would like to present their businesses to you. And if you feel like you need to ask some questions, please go right online and just ask away, and Brooklyn will shout them to us over here. But what we need you guys to do most of all is share this video. There are for drawings, and so the people know that you're out there looking to see what they're doing. But when you share it, make sure in the comment line that you put shared so we know, so we can get your name and put you into the contest each week. Tonight, our very first guest is Letha Griffin, and she's with Coal Creek Winery.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your family maybe, or you're living here in Tuttle. Or
Been here in Tuttle over 14 years. My husband, Billy. We have two daughters, Karen and Carson. Just had our first grandbaby last year.
Oh, wow.
So
Congratulations.
We're just living it up. Yeah.
What brought you to Tuttle? And where'd you come from and brought you to Tuttle?
Originally from Moore. Grew up in Moore. My oldest daughter rode horses, so we were looking for a good school system, of course, and good land. So that's kind of how we ventured out here to Tuttle.
Now that's something else. You know, to tell you guys a little secret, Lisa's my neighbor. She lives just to the... She puts up with us, and she does a great job over there. They have a fantastic, beautiful home over there, and I think a couple of my kids are around the same age as her kids, and they gave them the grand tour when you first built that house over there, and I think you guys had like a dance floor upstairs
studio.
or something.
Yes.
Your youngest
daughter.
She dances. Tell us a little bit about your business. It's here in Tuttle.
Yes, Coal Creek Vineyard and Winery. We're also home of Summerside Vineyards and Winery, which was originally located in Veneta, Oklahoma. We have 45 acres here. We're located at 210 North Sarah Road, which is the northeast corner of Sarah and Highway 37. We just celebrated our 4-year anniversary there at the winery.
Wow. That is great. Now, you guys, I believe you make your own wine.
We do. We produce and bottle everything.
You guys have all the machines.
We do.
The time. Does that take a long process to?
Depends on the variety of the wine. Some wines we can turn around in about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Some wines it takes about 3 to 4 months.
And you guys have like several different.
We have 12 different varieties of wines. We have a lot of fruit wines, which are 100% blackberry, raspberry, and apple. We have 2 meads, which is made from honey. We were one of the first local meaderies here in the state.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, your traditional vinifera, Merlot, Chardonnay, Riesling.
Now, I have been in your facility once. I played a cornhole.
My
guys played a cornhole tournament over, and I went inside and
yes.
It's the very first time I went in. It was just beautiful.
Oh, thank you,
there.
thank you.
And when I went in, I noticed that you had all the old antique-looking things on your wall, and then you had the bar set up over there. People were setting up over there.
Right.
You had all kinds of little things in there for sale, little knickknacks.
Yeah, we have a big tasting room with a big tasting bar. We're open 4 days a week, Thursday through Sunday. You can come in, try our wines. We have a boutique-style gift shop. We have a lot of made in Oklahoma products. We're proud of that, too.
That's great. You know, now, you guys do the wine, but you also have a venue there that you offer different.
We do. We have an event center. It's the Plantation at Coal Creek. We can seat up to 400 people inside. We also have different areas outside that you can have indoor, outdoor wedding. We host a lot of local proms, weddings, of course. You know, any type of social event, whether that be business, professional.
Right.
Baby showers, bridal showers,
you have
corporate events.
It's two different. Is it 2 different buildings?
Two different buildings.
I was just in the one. The other one was the big white.
Right.
building.
So the big white building is our event center, and then the winery is the blue building on the south. So we kind of wanted that to look like a stables of the property. So that's why you see a lot more rustic stuff on the inside.
Now, inside of the venue part of, or the what you call the
event center.
The event center. How many people will that hold?
400.
Inside.
Inside.
Sitting down.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, it kind of sets us apart. You know, there's a lot of great venues across the state, but not very many can seat 400 inside comfortably. So we're pretty excited about that.
A lot of local people wanting to rent.
We do.
Family reunions.
We do. We host, of course, all of the city's events, Tuttle Education Foundation, chamber events. We host Tuttle's Prom. This will be our 2nd year to host that. We also do a lot of community events, whether that's Bridge Creek, Chickasha, Minka. We host a lot of their proms and events as well.
Well, I'm getting something off stage here that tells me to turn my mic on. Can you hear me?
Is it on? Go again.
Can you hear me? No,
is it on?
It says it's on.
Okay.
I'm sorry, folks. We're having technical difficulties, and Daniel, I'm sure, will straighten it right up.
I think there's going back.
Mhm.
We were good for 20 minutes.
Juan from Don Juan's Tacos also mentioned wine and tacos.
Yes. Love me some tacos.
Try again.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Oh, perfect. Now you can hear me, guys. I apologize for that. I'm glad that she put it on over there where I could see it. You know, Brooklyn just mentioned Don Juan's Tacos. If you guys make sure you stay tuned for the whole broadcast, because we have 2 gift certificates from Don Juan's Tacos, and we have 1 from Jennifer Gilchrist over there at the Realty place there in Newcastle that she has a basket. We're going to give those away at the end of the show for anybody that shared it, that we could get your name off of it. And I mentioned earlier, make sure you put shared in there, because some of you shared it, but your privacy settings, we couldn't get your name. So make sure you share it and put it in there on this video, shared, so we can get that done. All right, now we'll get sorry about
okay.
that.
That's
I didn't mean
all
to
right.
interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
If someone wanted to rent it, is it they can get it through the week, weekends, anytime?
Right, yeah. And they can contact the event center directly on their Facebook page, and you know, we host a lot of events, private parties at the winery as well. They can direct message us on our Facebook pages, or also there's email on our website.
Okay, and again, what's your website?
Website, www.coldcreekvineyard.com. And then the event center is the Plantation, OklahomaPlantation.com.
And you have a Facebook,
Facebook for both.
Instagram, anything
Instagram
like
for
that?
both, yeah.
There's so many different social medias out there that I forget what
Yeah.
they all are.
Yes.
You know, you guys moved from Moore to here, and
Yes.
you said you needed land. And how did you guys feel moving out here into it's a much smaller community than Moore?
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed this town. Everybody has been wonderful, embraced us. The school system's been good. The community's been great. And that is another thing, too, with why we decided to build our businesses here. It's our way to give back to the community as well.
That's great. I mean, we need more
Yes.
local places like
Yes.
this, so we don't have to travel outside.
Right.
You know, is there things that have stood out to you? You deal with a lot of people every day.
We do.
And tell me something, I know this is off the cuff, tell me something great that has happened, like in your 4 years,
Yes.
something that you just was just great.
Well, I mean, aside of the business being wonderful and the community being great, a lot of our customers are now family. You know,
Oh,
we
wow.
have a lot of people that come every week. We have, on Thursdays, we do Thirsty Thursday, so we have beer specials, wine specials. Friday nights, we all have live music and food trucks, play a little bingo. Saturdays, you know, usually during the summer, we have our patio. We've got a great patio. So we do outdoor movies, live music, bands, and of course, Sundays, we always call that Sunday Fun Day. Just a good day to hang out. But yeah, a lot of our customers are just now our family, and it's just wonderful in the community. Just that and being able to give back as well.
Yeah, that's great. You know, you mentioned something there. You said live events.
Yes.
Now, I'm leading up to something on this because I have the secret.
Yes.
What have you got coming up for everyone?
We are in the process of building a stage outside north of the highway. So we're planning on having that finished probably within the next month or so, and we'll be able to bring in headliners, live events. So we'll have our own events out there. If anybody's been out there, they've noticed the big silo bar.
Right.
So we haven't quite figured out what we're going to name the stage, but I'm sure it'll have some effect with the silo bar that'll be out there.
I
so.
seen it passing
Yeah.
one day, and I was like, "What are they doing
Yeah.
out there?" You know, and it's nice because it causes curiosity.
Right.
And people will stop in and say, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
We got to, like I said, we got to tour that place that one time, and you mentioned your patio. That's outstanding. It's great big,
Yeah.
and all
We
the tables and
actually-
chairs and.
Yeah, and we have cell shades that we put up during the summer, so it's always shaded, nice and cool. Fans and misters. We actually, like 2 months after we opened, we extended the patio because we were just full. It's just it's nice and quiet. Everybody
place
has
to
a
go.
good time. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a good place to go. You know, people need the away from home, but don't go
Yes,
too far.
not too far.
It's a different world we live in for the last year.
Right.
Did that affect you?
Not really. We direct wholesale, so we're in about 300 liquor stores across the state. Now our business, you know, the winery itself was closed for a little while, but then we were able to sell just to go only. So we really weren't. We were really fortunate and very lucky that we were not affected.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. Now, do you have any upcoming events.
Ooh, we do. This month is kind of quiet with Easter, and we do just private events as well. But next month, May 8th, we're having our crawfish boil, our Cajun Fest. So we've got a food truck that comes out of Ardmore. He usually brings about 200 pounds of crawfish.
Good grief.
All kinds of good Cajun food. Boudin balls, gator bites. It's such a good time.
Besides the food that's going on, will there be other activities around that they do there? Or
Usually not with a Cajun. We just
Sit around and
sit
talk.
around on the patio and eat good food, and enjoy good wine, good cold beer.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good
You
stuff.
know, it's nice to have this. Can people rent this for reunions or
Absolutely.
anything?
Absolutely. We've got quite a few high school reunions coming up this summer. A lot of people, depending on the time of the year, will do the winery because we also include the patio. And everything we do at the winery is kid-friendly, dog-friendly. I mean, all of our events out there.
It's a
So
large place.
It is.
How big is the land?
We have 45 acres.
Oh my! Right
Yeah.
there. You know, I've seen it, and I know where you're talking about putting that stage.
Yeah.
And it's a big grass area right
Yeah.
now, and then you'll have plenty of places for them to. I'm guessing they can bring lawn
Bring
chairs.
lawn chairs,
or-
yeah. And then when we do an event, we'll have a private, like a VIP area with chairs, private bar area, private porta potties, and that kind of thing. So yeah, we're
Now,
gonna do
one
do some
time-
fun, good stuff.
You guys had a car show there.
Yes, we've been honored to host the Tuttle FOP car show. So that's coming up June 19th. So we had a great turnout. Also in September, we're hosting Oklahoma City Hot Rod Association, their car show. So
Oh
we're
wow!
pretty
So you
excited.
got some. Now,
Yeah.
do these? How do you get the word out there that you have these things coming up?
Social media, you know, that we blast it out there. We create an event, we blast that out there. Also, you could pull that up too. The events, the people that have their event as well will blast it on their social media.
Now, I believe you guys have all seen this in every one of our videos. I'm going right back to the Tuttle Community Guide, and
Such a good thing. Leslie
and
did
you
a
know,
great job on that.
if you really want to see Lisa, she's right here. You know, but she has is it just one ad you have in here? Or is there more than
There's
one?
two.
Two. So she's got this one,
That's right. If you open the other page.
and then it's easy to find because it's right on the city page. We've talked about that, the city map
Yes.
before. Hope you can see all this. And right there is one of her buildings.
Yeah, that's the
That's the
event
event center.
Mhm.
And then the other side over here, it shows the wine and everything. Again, where is this located at?
We're located northeast corner of Highway 37 in Sarah, 210 North Sarah Road. We're open Thursday through Sunday. Follow us on Facebook. We put all of our events on there, all of our activities, and we just love to have you come out. Come join us.
Now, I know we talked a little bit off camera, and you said you had a couple of things you'd like to give away for the next
Ooh,
week's
yes,
drawing.
Yes, we're going to give away two $25 gift cards.
Perfect.
So that'll be for next week.
Next week, and what we'll do is we'll put the drawing in, and next Tuesday we will announce the winners. Wait a minute. Be Thursday, won't it?
Yes,
It'll be
This
Thursday
Thursday.
we announce the winners. And so we get that, and then you'll be able to pick them up right there at her location.
Right. 210 North Sarah Road.
Can't beat that, guys. It's right on the corner of
Yes.
Sarah and Highway 37. You can't miss it. It's right there on the north side of the road. Great big white building and big, beautiful silo
Yes.
thing cut. I seen that
The
one.
silo
There. I was
bar.
like, man, that's really neat how they did.
Yeah.
how they did that. Pretty
Yeah.
smart. It looks really neat sitting down
Thank
there.
you.
Guys, we're going to be right back with the next guest. If you'll just stay tuned and make sure you share, and in the comment, write shared. Lisa, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
I appreciate you having
Guys, we'll be right back.
Aaron Tuttle here. It's storm season in Oklahoma, and with that comes torrential rain, high winds, and hail. To protect your home and your family from these threats, the one roofing company you should trust is Ferguson Roof Systems. They've been providing the best in roofing services for nearly half a century. Ferguson is Oklahoma's full-service roofing company, certified with an A+ Better Business Bureau rating and a 5-star rating on Google. And with Ferguson now offering Class 4 impact-resistant shingles, now is the time to trust them with your home's roof. Get started today at FergusonRoofSystems.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Keeping It Local. Here's our very second guest we got right here. This is Jesse McDonald, and he is with DMD Carpet and Tile Cleaning.
That's right.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
How long have you been in the area over here?
Since 2014.
And you brought your family, or
That's correct.
and
Yep.
where'd you guys come from?
We lived in Moore before.
Okay.
That's kind of where I started when I was building my company. We lived in Moore, but we decided to buy a home, and we wanted something with a little more land, and
Right.
wanted the kids to be in a smaller school district. So
Right.
we ended up buying a home just north of Blanchard.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you do. It says DMD Carpet and Tile Cleaning. That's obviously that's what you do, but you probably do more than that.
We do. We offer carpet cleaning, tile and grout cleaning. We also offer repairs, seams and things like that. Water extractions if your home is flooded. We do. We also are building a shop in hopes to open a rug cleaning area so that we can pick up your rugs and drop them back off to you, or also you can drop them off, have a drop-off service as well. So
Oh, wow.
that's kind of the point of the big building we're building.
So how long have you been doing this type of work?
Since 2009.
That's when you started.
Yep, that's right.
And what made you pick? I mean, did somebody teach you how to do this before, or is this something you just?
No, I was just looking for a career change, and it was offered to me. And I'm kind of guy that just kind of takes something and goes, feet first, and
Take off with it.
takes off, and we've done well.
Now, do you do most of the work yourself?
Well, we in the beginning, yes. It was
I think
just
that's how everybody starts.
it was just me, and 24/7 on call.
Yeah.
Didn't have a life really, and so now we're up to. We just purchased our 4th van. We're family owned and operated, so it's myself, 2 of my brothers, and my son. So it's truly family owned and operated.
That's great.
Yeah.
You moved from Moore, much faster pace.
Yep.
More houses very, very close together,
Mhm.
and a lot more people.
Yep.
And you come to a place that it's slower paced here. And you said you wanted land. You bought that so you could stretch your arms a little bit.
There you go.
How big of a change has that been for you and the family?
Oh, it's been huge. Yeah, but it's been a blessing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been a great change.
We moved out here in 2000, and we moved from Oklahoma City here, and it was just the kids learned a whole lot more. Playing outside
Yeah.
they did in Oklahoma City, but it was more confined. But we have just a little bit of land, and they got to get some 4-wheelers and
Yep.
animals, and
Yeah,
they just
absolutely.
it got to be more of a great time. If you ask me, I had more fun. We spent more time outside than we probably would have in town.
Absolutely. Yeah.
What do you guys like to do besides work?
Well, usually if we're not working, if we're not doing something around the house, we're out fishing. We like to do some hunting, and also, ride ATVs. We're
wow.
big into that. So
And you have children, you said,
we do. Yeah.
And-
We have a combined 5.
Oh, wow.
Me and my wife. Yeah.
and they like to hunt and all that.
Well,
Learning.
they're it depends which one you're talking to. So
which one of them is the best fisherman?
like to say David, my youngest. He likes to think he's the one, but
Oh yeah,
we'll have to see
you have to
what
have your little
happens after this
contest on
year.
that one.
Yeah.
It's great to get out outside of work and
Yeah.
just enjoy, like we're talking about the outdoors, and whether it's fishing or hunting or just having a good time out there. My son owns a little bit of land over there, and we take the go-kart and the 4-wheeler out, and they just
Yep.
they ride till there's no gas.
Absolutely.
They just-
Absolutely.
and they have the best time.
Yep.
It doesn't always have to be an entertainment, something inside a movie house, something like that. They
Right.
just like getting out and
Yeah.
being in the outdoors and playing around. And now you guys have been here and you work. You probably get some work out of the city and stuff, but is it really picking up here for you? People getting to know you and
Yeah, absolutely. We really concentrated on multifamily properties,
Mhm.
and we still do. We service. I think we're up to 56 apartment communities that we
Wow.
service, almost 20,000 units that we take care of. So last year we really started picking up, trying to build our residential business.
Mhm.
And since we have just the type of people we are and everything, we've really grown quickly. So we enjoy that, and that's really what I like about the small town feel is Everybody that uses us, they recommend us because they like us. They like our work, and we do everything with integrity. So
Absolutely.
they see that, they feel it, and they like it.
You know, I guess always have known people clean carpets. I've never thought about cleaning the tile.
Yep.
You know, my wife or daughters, they mopped it or cleaned it that direction, but I never thought about, is it a steam cleaning or is it?
Absolutely, yeah. We use our truck mounted systems. We turn it up to 1,000 psi, 230 degrees,
Oh, wow.
and it's essentially we're pressure washing it. Grout is absorbent, kind of like concrete.
Okay.
If you get an oil spill on your concrete, it doesn't just go away when it rains. It's there. Same thing when you're cooking in your kitchen and things like that. The oils, they all get in your grout and it absorbs it. So
Sure.
I like to tell people it's tile and grout restoration, because about 99% of the time we can get it back to its original color as when it was installed.
Man, that's really, now, if you come in and you work, let's just say you was doing tile and carpet, do they have to stay out of their house for a while, or is it something that's pretty quick? And
Yeah, an average size home, if they do tile and grout cleaning, it's somewhere between 2 to 2.5 hours. They can be in their home while we do it. The only thing is, we usually recommend not to wear shoes, 'cause
Sure.
you'll get the dirt transfer pretty quick off your shoes. But
Trash right back in.
Yeah, walking around in socks or bare feet, and a lot of people like, the feeling of warm carpet on their feet anyway. So,
That's pretty neat. It's just, do you go by is there a minimum, or is it just per room, or?
There is. A lot of times, people will have, pet issues and things like that. And especially if it's somewhere local, we'll try to work some of the pet treatments into the minimum price and things like that. We really try to be fair. That's kind of one of the things is we don't do the bait and switch stuff. I ask a few questions on the phone when they call,
Right.
and the price that I give them over the phone is the price that we do the job for when we get there. If we forgot to ask a question and we made a mistake, we don't penalize them for that. We do the job and we let them know what happened, and they still pay the same price.
Right.
So
Do you do furniture as well?
We do.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can do the sofas or
Absolutely.
whatever, and it gets maybe the pet hair out, or just the
Absolutely.
everyday dirt that we have on us walking in
Yeah.
from working.
Yeah, our goal was to provide service with integrity, and the equipment that we use, everything that we have, is better than what your national chains have. All of our equipment is top of the line. We don't cut corners, and we're still cheaper than what you would call. I don't like mentioning names,
Right.
but the big
Yeah,
companies,
sure.
we're cheaper than them. Our equipment's better, and we like to know that your money's staying local.
That's exactly right. It's a very important. I had Leslie Walker on here from the chamber, a week or so ago, and she actually was teaching us why you want to keep the work local. Not only is it friends and family, people people you see every day, but it also helps the city. Obviously, we're taxes, and to help our roads and help our school systems and keep things going for each little community, because it's tough. We don't have the population that a lot of people have.
Absolutely.
So it's very important that we do stay local. The way the cities are growing now by leaps and bounds, you moved, the last two guests, you both have moved from Moore to here. Not taking away anything from Moore, but they're trying to get out into these communities to stretch their arms and have neighbors and be part of a smaller, slower paced life, and but still yet make a living.
Yep.
And if we're not careful, we will bypass each other going down the road to a larger place to come out here, and the money goes back to another town, and it really kind of defeats our purpose in what we're trying to do. And the city managers have worked hard in between Tuttle and Newcastle and Blanchard Bridge Creek areas to bring in businesses to help us, that we don't have to go as far.
Yep.
And when someone moves out like you're doing, and the integrity that you're trying to show people that you have on your job sites, it's really not about padding the pocketbook. It's, I want to be able to sleep at night, and I want the recall if something happens, or I want your name pushed out there for referral.
Absolutely.
And that's really what it's about. I mean, here at the business right here, we run about an 85 to 90% referral-based business right here. We get people calling us because of a job we did somewhere else, and it really helps us when people do that and appreciate the hard work that we try to do.
It does.
You know, when you have all these things out here going and you moved out here to this area, what is something that stood out to you about the community to make you just want to be here?
Just, you know, honestly, whenever there's a crisis, whenever there's someone in need, so many people will step up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've always been like that, and you know, I try to usually step up pretty quick, and I don't think I've ever been first. You know, there's always been people that are just there to step up and help out, and that speaks volumes to me.
Just friendly neighbors.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm surrounded by them. Like
Yeah.
a second ago, Lisa, she's one of my neighbors. We're just surrounded by good people out in here that like you said, will step up and help us, and they will also guide us to what we're trying to do in our business. Hey,
Yeah.
I heard this or I heard that, and they'll help us on that direction as well. Now you got out here. How do people get in touch with you?
I still handle everything. If you call DMD, you're going to talk to me. You know, 99.9% of the time. It's very rare that I take a day off or something like that. So you'll talk to me. Facebook, website, Google. You can check reviews and everything like that. There's pictures of our work on Google and Facebook as well. We don't do Instagram. I just don't have time for that many.
There's a lot of them.
But yeah, 203-3383. You know, we've had that number since we started. So.
And it's right under DMD.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got to ask you a question. What does DMD stand for?
So when I started the business, I was done having kids. So DMD is Dylan, Malia, and David, because every time I wrote up an invoice, I wanted to be reminded that I was doing it for them.
That's awesome.
So that's what DMD stands for. I remarried in 14 after my wife passed, and so now we have 5 together. So two of them, one of them is in the military, the oldest, and then the second oldest works with me, and then we have 3 that are still in school. So
that's great that you can be, and that's why we work.
Yeah.
I mean, for our families.
Absolutely.
We get out there and strive to, I don't want to say make their life better than how we were raised, but just make sure they have the things they need.
Absolutely.
Make sure they have the necessities of life, and make sure they understand integrity and hard work is where it's at, not to stand out with our hand out, we're just wanting something. It's about going out there and doing a service for someone. You know, we have done jobs before to where we didn't make as much money as
Sure.
we probably, but we helped somebody.
Absolutely.
And that made me feel better
Yeah.
than if I'd have made a whole bunch of money and never called me back.
Yeah.
And that's, being in a small community, that's what you've got to have out there.
Absolutely. We, if you go onto our website, dmdcarpetcleaning.com, there's a section in there where we try to give away a carpet clean every month, either to elderly, someone in need, or military, first responders, personnel, stuff like that. So that's one thing that we do, try to do for not just our community, but for everybody. If you know someone that, they
So
don't have
people
the money.
nominate.
Yeah, because clean carpet is a healthy living environment.
Sure
it
it
really is. And so if there's someone that is living in some dirty carpet or something like that, and they don't have the money to do it, get on there and let us know.
Now, the average house, how often should they clean the carpet or tile?
Depending on traffic, that's a really good question. There's no set answer, but tile and grout cleaning we recommend once a year. Carpet cleaning anywhere from 4 to 6 months. A lot of people don't know it, but if you build a home or you put new carpet in an existing home, your manufacturer's warranty is void if you don't have proof that you got it truck mounted steam cleaned, which is the system we use, at least once a year. That's the minimum. So if you don't have proof of that, your warranty is void.
Well, Crystal, we're behind. We haven't done it every year, but we will now because we know someone that can do it good.
That's right. It is important. So.
Now, you also have a giveaway that you mentioned when you first came in.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll give away a $100 gift certificate. It's good towards any service that you want. It can be to cover the whole job, or it can be to cover partial of the job, but it will be a $100 gift certificate.
Man, that's awesome. Guys, what I want you to do is make sure you go to DMD on Facebook is where they nominate. And he said that they nominate someone that's elderly,
military, first responders.
First responders.
Yep.
And if you know someone that stands in need of getting their carpet cleaned, please nominate them, put their name there, what they contact them, whatever they need to get done, so we can help this process go a little farther. And we also have a drawing tonight.
Yeah.
And you're the guest, so I'm going to let you draw the names.
All right.
We got 2 from Don Juan's Tacos for $25 each, and we have 1 from Jennifer Gilchrist over there at Platinum Rico in Newcastle. So what we're going to do is do Jennifer's first, and the names are in the hat of Making Roofing Great Again. It's upside down, but that's what it says. Draw me a name.
Just real quick, when you nominate someone, do it through message.
Okay.
Don't put it on our page. We like to keep everything private,
Makes
to not
sense.
embarrass anybody or anything like that, and it'll be kept that way as well. So nobody will know anything. It'll just stay between you and I.
So use Messenger.
Sorry. Yeah,
just private message. That
I
was
wanted
my
to point
fault.
that out.
So yeah, he's right. Just put it on Messenger straight to him, and they will take it from
Absolutely.
there.
Yep.
Let you draw a name out of there. I don't think you know anybody in there.
I don't know.
Your name might be in there. I don't know.
There you go.
We have Kayla Pipkins. Kayla Pipkins. And you have won a gift card bundle from Platinum Rico over there in Newcastle, right beside the Comfort Inn Hotel. It's her office. Stop by there, talk to Jennifer, and she'll get that for you. Again, that was Kayla Pipkins. Okay, now we're going to draw for 2 drawings for Don Juan's Tacos. And I want to win this
Got
one.
one?
This is one. This is Amber Tucker. Amber Tucker. You get a $25 gift certificate to Don Juan's Famous Tacos. That's what they should name it, Famous Tacos, because those were really good. I ate last week. And this one is Chris Garcia. Chris Garcia. You get a $25 gift certificate to Don Juan's Tacos. What you need to do is stop by there. Oh, we got one more drawing. You got to stop by Don Juan's Tacos. They're in Newcastle. You'll see his truck out there. Stop by, tell him we sent you. Again, that was Chris Garcia and Amber Tucker. Now we have our drawing, and it's for the weather radio. We'll do that one real quick.
All right.
Jennifer Gilchrist. You shared our page, and you won. Jennifer Gilchrist out of Newcastle over there. She won the weather radio, so she can come by and get that from us. And what we're going to do is put your, we have a question off stage.
Not a question, but we're just getting comment after comment after comment on DMD is the best, Jesse is the best in the business, a good man with a heart of gold. I mean, I'm just seeing
Mike,
comments.
come over here with, get to the microphone. Guys, let me introduce you to Brooklyn. This is my oldest daughter. She does, well, she's over here, I'll give her a shout out. She does all of our marketing on our Facebook and Instagram and things that I don't know anything about, that's way past me. But she does all of that. She's all one you will talk to. When you log on to Keeping It Local and put your business on there, she's the one you're going to talk to. And she does a great job for us. And she's going to tell you something right now.
Oh, I'm going to get over here by your microphone. Can you hear me, Daniel, without being too close?
It's picking up a little bit.
All right, so I was just reading through the comments, and I'm sure you guys are too, about how DMD is the best, Jesse is the best in the business, a good man with a heart of gold, and I've just been reading comment after comment about this business. So you guys, I'm going to challenge you. Go like his business page, go leave him a review, and let him just get notification after notification when he hops off this live video. Because we love that. We love doing this for people.
Absolutely.
We appreciate that. Thank you, guys.
That's what this is about, guys. This is about the person behind the business. This is, obviously there's all kinds of businesses out there, but the relationship that you can have with the person behind the business, that is what this show is all about. I mean, we travel up and down the road. I see on different Facebook sites, different Total Talk or Newcastle or Blanchard about if you can you refer someone that cleans carpet, or can you refer someone that's a mechanic, or can you refer someone that's, and what they're going by is your personal referral. So this is the same thing. You get to meet the person behind the business, and that's what we're here for. We're trying to keep everything right here that you have these numbers right in your phone for speed dial, and you can also, somebody asks you, hey, do you know someone that cleans carpets? And you can just send them the number right away. That's what we're trying to do here. And it's nothing besides that. There's not a gimmick. It's not, I didn't pay you to come and you didn't pay me to come.
Nope.
It's advertisement for them for free right on Facebook. And we love it when you share that video. So make sure you share this video and write in the comment section, shared, so we can put you in for the drawing for the carpet cleaning or for the winery. Or we're going to do another weather radio next week. We're getting into that season, guys. That weather radio, that season we're going to have. A matter of fact, they said it could possibly be tonight. I think it's going to be north of us, but you never know. It's Oklahoma. But that's what we're trying to do is share. And again, one more question? It looks like.
We need to draw again. Juan just messaged me, and Chris Garcia actually works for Don Juan's Tacos.
Okay, so we got to.
Lucky.
We got to draw again for one more of Don Juan's Tacos. That was his employee that won, and I guess he eats there for free anyway. So,
And they want to actually add another one, so draw 2 names.
we're going to draw 2 names for it. I tell you, one, they're just guys. If you have not watched last week's show, please watch it. Watch it. There's some great stories on there from both of our last guests last week and the one before that one. So please go back into the archives, and it's on YouTube as well. Look at these shows and share them out there.
Yeah, talking about those Blanchard business pages and things like that, when, somebody asks for carpet cleaning, we're so humbled every time.
Wow.
Because, there's another carpet cleaning business that we actually refer business to each other. They're based out of Yukon.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's our 2 companies that are mentioned, and it's just humbling. It's a true blessing.
That's
And
great.
we both feel that way. So. Absolutely.
That when somebody speaks highly of you and your business,
Yeah.
it means you didn't cut corners.
Yeah.
It means
absolutely.
you went above and beyond, and you
Yep.
did exactly what you said you would do.
Yep.
For, like you said, for the price you quoted.
Exactly. That's what we try to do. I mean,
Right.
That's how we operate. So.
Okay, this is a $25 gift certificate to Don Juan's Famous Tacos. Tina Baker. Miss Tina Baker. Okay, and then Lauren Braun. Lauren Braun is the other winner. And you get, both of you guys got a $25 gift certificate apiece to Don Juan's Tacos. Just stop over there in Newcastle and pick it up. Before we get off here, I want to give a big shout out to Brumley Media, again, who does all of our lights, cameras, and he tells me action. Guys, they do a fantastic job for us. They get on here and they work at home trying to get everything ready for us when they get here. So it flows as good as I can make it flow with me involved. And with the microphones, that was my fault. But they do a great job for us. So their little logo's on here. Look them up. Get on their site, check them out, give them a call, see if they can help you out. And maybe they can offer you guys something or point you in a direction that you need to go. But thank you again for tuning in to the show. It's Keeping It Local. And again, I want to thank Jesse for coming on. It's
Yep.
been a pleasure getting to know you. I didn't know you
Absolutely.
before today.
That's true.
You talked to Brooke several times.
That's right.
And it's nice to know someone in the business, guys. So if you know someone that needs carpet cleaning, right there's your man. Right there, give him a call. Tune in next week. Not next week. Thursday, 6 o'clock again. We got 2 more guests coming on then. And guys, again, thank you for tuning in on Keeping It Local.